Regarding pedagogy and the social construction of technology, through my MA study, I've become aware that there is so much more potential to moving learners' learning onto deeper levels and thinking in order to help students make more progress. For example, working at the evaluating level in Bloom's taxonomy, Anderson and Kraftvold 2001. This can be achieved using online learning tasks that are driven by a collaborative, constructionist approach, where students create, share, critique, and engage in dialogue around their work. Although Resnick 2012 and Lukin et al. 2012 emphasised the effectiveness of constructionism relating to coding, and as a learner on the MA, this was the context that coding was discussed, I realised that throughout the 12 weeks of pre-seminar, seminar and post-seminar tasks, the course has taken a constructionist approach in terms of pedagogy. Constructing work either individually or in a group, then sharing it has been an effective tool for our learning, as asserted by Prensky 2011, Resnick 2012 and Greenlaw 2015. Sharing our work and engaging in dialogue around it has added to the learning experience and helped me to engage in higher order thinking and be more critical about the theories and research we are learning about, as well as relating them to my own experience. For example, with the PLE task, I was free to choose any form of visual representation, and I used the Venn diagram model. This aided me to clarify abstract thoughts, to untangle the information about how I learn so that I could see it clearly and then discuss and critique it. This led to me considering my school context, where we use thinking maps to enable students to think in different ways. And whilst I'd previously known the value of these, I had not experienced it in myself before, or at least not that I recall. Through dialogue around PLEs with peers, it became clear that for others too, the process of mapping out our experiences and creating something to share and engage in dialogue around helped us to reflect and critique more deeply than when sharing thoughts verbally or in text form. This experience supports claims around the value of constructionist methods of learning, Resnick 2012. Mackrell and Pratt 2017 state that constructivism is outdated and support the theory that deeper learning can take place through constructionist approaches, which build on constructivism. In terms of the social construction of learning, it seems that as a group of peers on the MA, we work together through dialogue and collaborative tasks to construct knowledge. We also determine how we use technology. For example, we have a WhatsApp group, similar to the students' experience in Madge et al. 2019. WhatsApp is a messaging app and we decide how to use it. So in both instances, we see evidence of the social shaping of technology. This goes against the theory of technological determinism, Beaker 2008, whereby technology controls not only how we use the technology, but how we behave. We see the social construction of technology in other areas too. For example, when I hear from a peer that they're using TikTok in their academic assignment, when TikTok is an app designed for video sharing on social networks. As part of training teachers in and teaching young people digital fluency, we must ensure we teach them that they have the power and agency to determine their own behaviour in relation to technology. Whilst technology can influence our behaviour, for example, being able to access the internet on our mobile phones instantly, therefore accessing the internet more, it can only support, not drive social change. For this impetus must come from humans. Warschauer 2002. Our students can choose to use technology for good and meaningful purposes if we give them the skills to do so. It is evident that if the focus of teachers shifts from using the newest digital tools available to focusing their attention on pedagogy first, the students' learning experience will be enhanced. Greenlaw 2015, EEF 2019. In order to encourage this, we need government policy and strategy to shift from being about supporting the economy and promoting edtech companies, L'Oreal 2009, Greenlaw 2015, DFE 2019, to encouraging educators to consider pedagogy first and acknowledging that technology does not always enhance learning. Selwyn 2009, Lorillard 2009. Even in the EEF report 2019, the uses of technology are mostly referenced as assisting in assessment, giving feedback, quizzing and retrieval practice. These are all good, however, they're not using the full potential of digital tools to achieve learning outcomes. The current strategy for digital education, DFE 2019, states that education can be enhanced through use of technology. However, it does not say how pedagogy, curriculum design and learner outcomes will be improved. It seems to suggest that technology can solve various problems in education without stating how or why technology might do a better job at it than a teacher. In addition, no allowance of time for teacher CPD is given, and CPD is only mentioned in terms that digital tools, devices could make CPD in general easier to participate in. Ongoing CPD would be necessary in order to make an effective shift to schools using technology in ways that improve the delivery of learning. Learners are also not specifically mentioned in the strategy, apart from the general idea that learning will be improved, which is not based on empirical evidence. The main focus of the government strategy for education seems to be around business, the economy and edtech companies, which seems lacking.